Hello and welcome to another yoga video. We have a special guest named Raja today, and today we wanted to give you a special video for back pain. So go ahead and begin by crossing those legs or coming to a half lotus, tucking one foot into the inner hip of the other leg. Go ahead and flip those palms over, sealing your thumb and index finger together for Jana Mudra, taking a deep breath in, exhaling all of that air out, opening your mouth. Inhale, filling up the belly, filling up the chest, holding. And then open your mouth, exhale, releasing any stagnant energy. Doing that again, filling up all the way, holding that inhale, that prana. And then exhaling, letting anything that's no longer serving you leave your body. And now you're going to begin to switch to that Ujjayi breath. So closing that mouth down and creating that audible exhale as you breathe out. You're going to start to engage Mula Bandha. So this is your bathroom muscle, your pelvic floor. You're going to pull up on that pelvic floor. And then you're going to pull in on Uddiyana Bandha, which is pulling that belly button into your spine. So this is actually engaging your core, sitting you up a little bit straighter, and it's actually working on improving your posture through these fundamental bandhas that you use through your practice. Now open those eyes and begin to transition over to all fours. So make sure that you have those shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees, tuck those toes, and then drop the belly, look up towards the sky. As you exhale, round the spine, looking towards the belly button. Inhale, drop that belly, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Now you can move, you're still doing your cat-cows, but you can move a little bit more fluidly in a way that your body is asking for. So you can really work into those shoulders, you can get into the hips, you can rock from side to side a little bit, but move in a way that feels good for you. And just simply keep going back and forth with your inhale and your exhale, making sure that you're moving with each breath. So you're synchronizing your breath to your movements. All right, let's come back to neutral now. You're going to extend that right hand out to the side, and you're going to thread it underneath that left arm, getting that right shoulder and ear to the mat. Walk the left arm up the mat. Now you're getting a shoulder stretch in both shoulders here for thread the needle. Breathing here. Simply enjoy this pose, surrendering here. And now start to walk that left arm underneath the left shoulder, pushing back up to all fours and extending the left arm out. Reaching through that right arm, you're dropping the left shoulder and ear down to the mat as you walk the right arm up the mat. Once again, you're feeling that opening in both shoulders, getting that nice stretch, and just surrendering here. Taking your time, you're going to start to come all the way back up. You're going to get that right arm underneath that right shoulder, pushing up. Get those knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, and send the hips over the heels for child's pose. Walk those arms out in front of you and bring the forehead down to the mat. Breathing here. If this is uncomfortable, you can always place a pillow or a bolster underneath your belly, or just bring those knees together. Slowly walking those hands back in towards the body. We're going to transition, coming to all fours and then working your way down to your belly. Go ahead and get those hands on the mat. And as you lift up, you want your arms to be at a 90-degree angle. So you want those elbows right underneath the shoulders, palms flat on the mat. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up to Sphinx. Exhale, come back down. Inhale up to Sphinx. This time you're going to stay here and hold, breathing in and out using that Ujjayi breath. And exhale, come all the way down, pushing back up to all fours. We're going to come to Paschimottanasana, so sitting down on the mat, getting those legs straight out in front of you, shaking those legs out. With a nice generous bend in those knees, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold your chest over your legs, holding onto those feet, holding onto those legs, or maybe you want to grab that strap, holding on with both hands and placing it on the bottom of the feet. Just giving yourself a little bit more resistance here so you can come down a little bit deeper. But you're breathing, you're flexing those feet. I like to move a little more dynamically here, so sometimes I come up a little bit, and then sometimes I exhale, folding it down even deeper. And of course, remember to keep breathing. Using that Ujjayi breath, elongating your exhales, and feeling that release in the lower back. Making your way back up and releasing that strap as well. We're going to begin to come all the way down to the mat. So get those feet flat and bring the back flat to the mat. You can always grab a block or something of similar size at home. Make sure those feet are hip width apart or wider and get those heels close enough to your glutes that you could touch them. And then start to lift those hips up off of the mat. So you can stay here or you can place that block underneath your lower back. So find whatever variation works best for you and stay there breathing. You're engaging the glutes just enough to protect your lower back. The goal here is not a glute workout. It is releasing any tension in your spine and getting a back bend in, moving in the opposite direction from all of our forward folds. Let's bring it down one vertebrae at a time, placing that block off to the side, and then begin to bring those knees into your chest. Wrap those arms around the legs and rock side to side, massaging that lower back and spine. Let the knees fall to the left side, stacking the knees and the ankles. Peeling open that right arm. And maybe you're looking over that right shoulder if this feels good on your neck. Breathing here in this gentle supine twist, opening up your heart to the sky, feeling that gentle twist. Go ahead and take a deep inhale and then open your mouth, exhale. Inhale those knees back to center. Exhale, let both knees fall to the right side this time. Peeling open that left arm and looking over that left shoulder, trying to get both shoulder blades down to the mat without forcing them. Again, let's take a deep, big belly breath in and then exhale, releasing all of that air. Inhale those knees back to center. And this time just come all the way back up to a seated position on your mat. Finding a comfortable position, flip those palms up, seal the thumb and index finger together. Inhale and exhale. Taking another deep inhale, holding. Open your mouth, exhale, letting any stagnant energy leave your body. And then one more time, take a deep breath in, fill up that belly, and then exhale. Let's bring those arms up to the sky, bringing them down to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing today. I'm wishing you all peace, happiness, and health. And until next time, I'll see you guys then.